rich, spicy grilled chicken done Indonesian Lombok style. Here's my version of Ayam Taliwang. Hi everyone, it's Cher here at School of Walk, back for another Flavor Fridays. Welcome. So we are making Ayam Taliwang. For Ayam Taliwang, we are going to be making the spice paste first. So for the paste, we are going to be needing some fresh red chilies, as well as some bird's eye chilies for a little bit of heat. We are also going to be needing some shallots, garlic, also some candlenuts, as well as 2 or 3 cherry tomatoes, entirely up to you. You can also use regular tomatoes if you don't have cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to blitz all of this up. Once that's blitzed up, I'm just going to add some kencur powder. So kencur powder is really just kind of a galangal powder. If you can't get hold of kencur powder, don't freak out, just use galangal, or if you can't get hold of galangal, just leave it out completely. It's absolutely fine. We are also going to be adding some gula jawa, so your Indonesian palm sugar. Again, if you can't get hold of palm sugar, just soft light brown sugar or even dark brown sugar will work just as well. Followed by also some belacan or some terasi. They're both basically 2 different words for the same thing, which is Indonesian shrimp paste. You just can also use regular shrimp paste if you have it. So once all of that's done, you've got your paste, it's time to cook. We're just going to heat up a frying pan with some coconut oil. I'd say about sort of 2 tablespoons of coconut oil is pretty good. So in go the coconut oil. So frying pan really nice and hot. We're just going to get the paste in. So really take your time with frying off your paste. Obviously, the ingredients in the spice paste are still raw, so we want to really cook them out quite a bit. So it's about 10 minutes or so. You should be able to see quite a lot of steam coming through or coming off of your paste. It should smell quite strong and quite flavorful as well. Quite shrimpy from the terasi and the belacan that I've put in there. So really good tip, get your extractor fan on and also just open up all the windows possible. So that's plenty of sizzling that's going on in the pan. It does splatter a little bit, but just be careful. Don't step too close to your frying pan. Next up, I'm going to get some lime leaves in there. Super easy, just peeling away the stalks off of the lime leaves. And I'm just going to drop them in. Followed by also about between 100 and 200 mils of coconut milk. I'm just going to generously season also with some black pepper, as well as some salt. We're just going to give that a really good stir just to mix everything up. Great, so that forms the basis of the sauce for our chicken. Next up, chicken. So the ayam going in. So here I'm using a mix of chicken thighs and also drumsticks. So just kind of coating the chicken in the sauce. And we're just going to let that sauce and that chicken simmer away until the chicken is completely cooked. And that will take about 25-30 minutes. Possibly a little bit longer, but at least for 25 minutes or so. I want to make sure that they are completely cooked before we go on to grill the chicken. So whilst this chicken is simmering, I'm just going to very briefly say that there are many different ways of cooking Ayam Taliwang, okay? Not just this particular way. Sometimes in Indonesia, you'll find also vendors will actually deep fry the chicken bits before they then coat it in the sauce and then do a final grill over charcoal before it's served. I'm just simmering this in a frying pan because, first of all, don't really fancy doing a deep fry today, and also it's just going to be, well, less mess, shall we say. In the meantime, I'm just heating up my griddle pan or my plancha. You can obviously use a barbecue if you like, but what I'd like to do is just kind of make sure, nice bit of coating, hot pan, straight in. Oh, skin sight down. Get some nice char going. So we're just really looking just to kind of char, get some nice color on the surface of the chicken. And once that's done, we can get that right off of the pan, okay? So don't go too much with the cooking because you don't want to dry out the chicken too much because it's already been cooked through thoroughly. Right, so time to get the chicken on your platter. You could use a platter or a big plate, entirely up to you. Look at that lovely char on the chicken. This is really just the perfect thing, I think, for barbecue in summer. Nothing beats some, grilled chicken. Right, we're just gonna get some garnish on there, or rather some condiments to go with it. So some lime wedges, obviously some nice citrus there, just cut through all of the fat of the chicken. We've also got some leftover sauce from the simmering of the chicken, so I thought, why not just have it on the side as well as a dipping sauce. You could obviously also use some ketchup mayonnaise if you wanted to, just for a bit of sweetness, but there we go, some Ayam Taliwang, grilled chicken from the island of Lombok. Right, time for a quick taste test. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of a drumstick and just maybe a tiny squeeze of lime juice in there and possibly dip. Yeah, go on, let's do it. So a bit of that sauce to go. And cheers, selamat makan. That is a little bit of spice in there. Definitely that funkiness coming through from the shrimp paste, which is actually really, really delicious and a little bit earthy. Super yummy. Thanks so much for watching another episode of Flavor Fridays. Good to have you, and till the next time, take good care. Also, leave a comment in the section below as to what's the weirdest food you've ever had on a barbecue.